So my name is Ann Swanson, and we are going to do a little self-massage for ourselves for the next 10 minutes or so. But I want you to look around your space. And ideally, I actually recommend having a wine cork. So if you happen to have one of those on your desk, you can grab that. I couldn't even find a wine cork in this house. Did not want to open a bottle of wine at 3 p.m. here in Colorado. So you can grab like a chapstick tube. That would work. Or a pen, but I want you to have this pen be a little bit like this Sharpie is. It doesn't have like a lot of lumps in it. So find maybe a marker or a pen. We're gonna have basically a mini foam roller, which is why I like the wine cork. It has that good texture to it that's like a foam roller, but a chapstick tube or whatever you have for now. And then next time you have a bottle of wine, you can show your friends the things that we will learn. So have that nearby. And we'll warm up our hands by taking our hands and just imagining you're washing your hands. So you're just moving your hands around just like you're washing your hands. This is a light touch. Find whatever feels good for you here. You can even just close your eyes for a moment, readjust your posture. Check in with your hands. How do they feel today with this light touch? And then take them together and rub a little bit faster. It can still be a light touch, but we're just creating some friction, some heat here. Rub a little faster. And a lot of people think that they have to go get a massage, but I actually do a little bit of self-massage every day. So I highly recommend integrating it into your life when you feel like your hands are tired from texting or typing too much. Now that we have some heat and warmth, we're actually going to take it down to our knees. So bring your hands to your knees and just gently rub in circles. One of the keys, though, for self-massage, just as I am a massage therapist, one of the keys for a long career in massage is to be very aware of your body mechanics, particularly your hands. So the things we do strengthen our hands and improve our grip strength, which is great, but we don't want to cause wear and tear on the hands, right? Especially if arthritis is an issue. And I do have arthritis in my wrist and hands, so I'm very conscious of that. So with any of this rubbing of the knees here, you can use your fingers, you can use your thumbs, whatever feels right for you. You can use the ball of the hand or the base of the hand right here, whatever feels right. And I want you to go to the four corners of the knees. So we're going to go on the outer edge where there's some ligaments here and just check in, rubbing wherever it feels good on the hand. Another key thing that we'll just be aware of as we do this self-massage is not to hyperextend the joint. See how I'm doing this here? You would never do that. Is it puts the wrist in a weird, well, this would be the wrist kind of like weird angles. We want to keep a more neutral wrist, more straight. Same with the fingers. We don't want to like lock them like that. So just be aware of that. And then we're going to go to the inner knee now. Going to these key areas that we tend to have inflammation and just check in. Just rubbing there, however feels good. And then below the knee where the patellar tendon attaches. Sometimes that's where I feel my tenderness, but not so much today. So notice any differences today. And then above the knee. Find what feels good here, just checking in and go to big circles. Especially with the hands, we don't want to, just because our hands can hurt, shy away from doing anything with the hands, because then we'll lose strength. So with the self-massage, we're being very aware of listening to your body and your hands, not taking it too far, but also we're getting a little strength here of our fingers and hands. All right, just take a moment, sit tall and feel your knees. Bring your hands palms facing up into your lap. It just kind of warms them up, so feel them. And take a few breaths, feeling that little glow around your knees. All right, grab your wine cork, chapstick tube, thick pen, whatever you have here, and we're just going to rub it in between our hands. Soft to moderate pressure, doesn't need to be hard. This is a mini foam roller. I'm just going to hit all the points on my hands here. And including, I'm going to come down to the wrist, which you may do kind of like one wrist at a time as the focus, rolling around the wrist area, the thumb area, right around here, the thenar eminence, we call this. So right around the thumb also. And then you can do the other side. So a little focus on the other side. Be aware of your posture as you do this. You could also have your forearms on your desk. I just can't because I'm demoing for you, but just that pressure off of holding your arms up or even down in your lap. That's totally fine. All right, and just a few big strokes up and down here. Let's go now to the pinky side and focus on the pinky side. So we're gonna do one side at a time or else it gets to be a little hard. Well, actually, I'm doing both at once, but we're really focusing on one at a time. So I don't drop it. And find any areas that feel good for you. Just check in. We're increasing circulation to the area, softening up the tissue. Awesome. You can then release down your cork and take your hands and interlace your fingers. And if this is, it doesn't have to be interlaced all the way down, it could be anywhere along the way, but I want you to take it to the upward way. So one over, so interlace them wherever works for you. You're just gonna do a little roll here. It can be small and gentle, or it could be quite bigger, so like a wave. And then the other direction. Awesome. Release down and feel your hands. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. We are going to do a little acupressure. So you're going to take one hand and curl the fingers like this, just wherever they naturally curl down. Now, in between these two fingers, you could take whichever finger, your pointer finger. I actually use my thumb, but if you tend to use your thumb for texting, your thumb might be tired and that might not be good. I never text with my thumb, always my pointer. So whatever works for you, thumb, pointer, whatever finger, you're just gonna press there. Notice how my thumb itself is neutral. We're gonna hold here for about 30 seconds and release down. So Stephanie was talking about the meridians, these channels in our body, according to Chinese philosophy and Chinese medicine, where energy flows. Now, this is an acupressure point along one of these meridians. It's called the Lao Gong point. And this point is really good, according to this philosophy, for inflammation and anxiety. So that could be really helpful with dealing with arthritis. Just holding here another few moments. Once again, you don't have to hold it up like this. You could have it in your lap. That's just so you can see. And then we'll do the other side. So curl in like this, in between these two fingers, two middle ones, thumb, pointer, whatever works for you, but keep it neutral. Don't want to like lock it in a weird angle or anything. Just keep it neutral. You could be pressing with your nail or with the fingertip, whatever feels good for you. And just as you press here, feel a sense of release, letting go. Notice the effects when we hold this for about 30 seconds, 10 breaths or so. Maybe you can hear your breath as you do this. And then release that, shake out your hands a little bit, and then bring your hands to your lap, palms facing up for a moment once again to just feel the resulting sensations. That is one of those acupressure points that is used quite often. And I do it throughout my day sometimes just to have a meditative moment. So notice the effects for you. And then gently open your eyes. We're going to do just a quick thing for our neck and shoulders. So bring your hand, one hand behind you, and grab your neck like this. And this is also something that, as I'm showing you, you can teach somebody else to do to you, because it's one of the most effective, I've found, massage techniques, and people will love you if you do it to them. All you do is you grab the neck and you just pull a little up, just gently squeezing. And this depends on your grip strength. We are improving our grip strength right now. Doesn't have to be too hard though. Improving it. And then we'll go to the other side a few times. Super simple thing you can teach somebody else to do for you. Just come right behind you and kind of squeeze like that. Or you can do for a loved one. Sometimes I'll move my neck a little bit as I do this. And then feel that exercise that your hands had and release. Feel the resulting sensations, vibrations, flows. And just allow your energy to settle. We did just about 10 minutes or so of self-massage. I have a whole series of videos if you want to be guided through full body self-massage, headache self-massage, hands, feet, wherever you need. But I recommend doing these sort of self-massage techniques after you've taken a shower or bath, so you've warmed up, and you can do it when you're putting on your lotion or oil or whatever you do to keep your skin hydrated. So you have that extra benefit of taking really good care of your skin, which is a large organ that also needs some love.